Gosh, I would be leaning towards Pereira, but I don't think that's an easy fight at all because Cyril Gane's jab can pose a lot of problems. You're talking about a proper heavyweight who is extremely athletic, and not an easy one to pick, but I would be leaning the way of Alex Pereira.
So I spoke to Rico, the kickboxing champion, getting ready to take on, how do you say, is it Usyk?
Alexander Usyk. Alexander, yeah.
And as a striking expert, and Rico said 9 out of 10 times Cyril would beat Pierre if it was straight up kickboxing rules. He said 9 out of 10 times Cyril would beat him. He's just too big of a man. I
definitely think it's stylistic, but him fighting Gane is perfect. Like, it's going to be a stand-up battle. He's got the size and the height for it. So it's like this. If anyone's like, if there's a time to do it, and like we were trying to put chips in play, that would be the fight to make. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's going to be a striking fight for 5 rounds, and Pereira is probably the more technical striker. You know, more comfortable striker, especially when it comes to MMA. Yeah, triple champ, why not?
That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. You know, Pereira's coming all the way from middleweight to heavyweight. That's a massive gap. Just, you know, middleweight to light heavies is a big gap, but now all the way to heavyweight. Pereira has the frame, definitely has the skill set to fight a guy like Gane that's not really gonna maybe use too much takedowns, and if he did, I think he would get tired. I think Gane's explosive, creative. He could fight going backwards. He could fight going laterally. Very skilled, throws different strikes and stays light on his feet. I think he's going to cause Pereira a lot of trouble, especially early on. But I think Pereira gets it done. I think he finds a way to get to Gane and maybe take him out in the later rounds.
Listen, just Alex Pereira is one of the greatest. I've said this for a long time. If not, no, the greatest combat athlete to ever live, in my opinion.
Alex Pereira.
Alex Pereira to this point. The GOAT, of course, being John Jones, the GOAT of the UFC. I'm talking about across the board, doing what he did in kickboxing, coming to the UFC in such a short period of time, and now challenging for a 3rd title. I mean, that's unheard of, and I have him winning the fight. I'm backing Alex Pereira in this fight. I hope he wins the fight, and I think he is going to win that fight.
Alex Pereira is very good when he fights light heavyweights or middleweights who don't move a lot.
Okay.
Cyril Gane is a massive heavyweight who moves a lot, moves really well, really fluid on his feet, in and out, judges the distance really well and stuff like that. So stylistically, I think it's a good matchup for Gane. I would say Gane by points. I think he's just going to.
Many will predict that.
I think he's just going to move too much for him and beat him on points. I think.
Okay.
But if talking about that fight, I think the style here is quite different, right? Cyril, as you say, is very agile, and Pereira is very stationary. I mean, he moves, but different type. I think, and then he doesn't officially have a wrestling that can respond to Cyril. But again, we might be underestimate him. Then he might be working on something that we haven't seen yet, and then that we're going to discover in June. So I don't know. I think it's a tricky situation. They both are kickboxer, but Cyril style is like different and give him an edge on this case.
I actually think Pereira, with the pressure and just the composure he brings, like how he just able to to walk people down with his hands. Now he believes in his head movement. He believes in his defense. He presents a different puzzle. I think he'll be able to like corral Gane, but we know Gane likes to do that in and out, like almost like the karate, like a wonder boy. He likes that. I think Pereira's able to walk him down and just catch him with a big hook. I think it happens in the first round. I think he's able to get his range, and he gets him with a big hook and he drops him.
I see Cyril more favorite in this fight. Honestly, he have a really great footwork. Right now, I really respect Alex Pereira, his power, but I don't know how he will show up in heavyweight division, and I don't know what he will do with Cyril Gane style of how he move in octagon, because Pereira need to pressure the guy or working on counterattacks. Cyril Gane don't give him both opportunity. He just punch or kick and move a lot of fakes.
It's just, I hope, Pereira, because he's just got that aura too, and he's just an exciting person to watch. But I don't see that fight being very close for whatever reason. I think Gane's gonna absolutely trash him. That's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. It's not in a bad way that I'm saying it either. But I don't know. I feel like the card really undersold itself.
And to be honest, we got the better, and that's no dig at John Jones, but we got the better heavyweight fight. We got Alex versus Gane. Two guys that are going to stand. Neither one will probably wrestle. We're going to end up with a stand-up fight. So I like this. I think we got the better heavyweight fight. I'm taking actually Alex to win that fight.
He's too stiff.
You're very skeptical too about all the other. You're talking about his last fight. No, I don't know if he can get it done. Then he got it done,
and then I picked against Alex Pereira when he fought Magomed Ankalaev the second time, and now he's fighting Cyril Gane, and I'm probably gonna pick against him. I'm probably gonna do that.
I would, yeah, man. I kind of agree with you on that one with Pereira and Gane. I just think he if for being up another weight class, that power. I know it transfers. I know he's a big boy now, but Cyril Gane can strike with any heavyweight.
I believe Alex can do that. Alex can do that, especially how I saw them. When I saw him, his weight is going up, and he's strong enough to and in a stand-up, I believe he will be better. But Gane is a lot of movement, for that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I don't hate that one. Gane versus Pereira. I think it's fun. I think it's a good stand-up fight. I do think Pereira will maybe struggle with the size, but
Pereira is the favorite, man.
I know.
You agree?
I don't know. That's I mean, the odds are close, right? So it's only a slight favorite.
Yep.
I don't know if I would agree with that.
Alex is big at heavyweight, bro.
I know, he looks big. Yeah, man. I seen him at the press conference, man. He's big.
I think he wins this fight.
Yeah.
I think he beats Gane.
But I think it's a tough fight, Cyril maybe is the only heavyweight that can fight him back with great movements, with footwork, and in and out, with knockout power. And definitely a fight I'm very interested to see. But I got Alex, I would say 55-45.
Guys, Pereira versus Gane. I love Pereira. I love Gane. Pereira's trying to be the first three-time division champion. Has anybody ever even tried for three title fights? Somebody in the comment section, I don't think it's ever even been attempted. I like Gane in that fight, okay? Gane is stick and move. He has great footwork. He's not going to go anywhere near that hook if he can help it, okay? It's not going to be easy to get that hook on his chin. I think Gane is going to tiptoe around him. He's going to circle. He's going to stick and move, and he's going to shoot those takedowns. And with his size and weight, he should get them. By the book, guys, by the laws of physics we live by, he should get that takedown, okay? By his wrestling pedigree. Even though it's not the highest wrestling pedigree, it's still higher, significantly higher than Pereira. So he should get the job done.
What we have to find out is Cyril Gane championship level material. Like skill wise, I do believe he is, but mentally and just emotionally and with his entire being, is he championship level material? And that's what we want to find out, because we seen him lose against Francis, where he went in the fight but just made the silly mistake at the end, and then we saw him completely lay an egg against John Jones. For Cyril Gane, we haven't seen him face a guy quite like this, right? And the only thing that we've seen him face that was similar to this, it's not in style, but it's in aura, John Jones, and he completely folded. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Look, there's two Cyrils, and if you have the one that's scared, the one that fought John Jones, I mean, he did not compete. He was scared and he wanted out of there. We all have that. Fight or flight is very real. But if you have the one that wants to compete, the one that Tom Aspinall had to deal with, he's a handful, man. Cyril is a very good fighter. Not to mention, this is his wheelhouse. This is a guy that's not going to go out and try to take him down. I believe that Pierre is going to win the fight, but I get your point.
This is an amazing fight. Absolutely amazing. I'm leaning towards Alex Pereira here to get it done against Cyril Gane. I think he's going to be too much on the front foot, track the cage. I don't think Cyril Gane's going to be used to a guy with the skill level of Alex Pereira. He's never fought someone with that ability in his life. And Volkov has good technical ability on the feet, and he beat Cyril Gane in their last fight and did very well on the feet against him as well. So when he finds someone who can really cut off the cage like Pereira and really punish him, Gane hasn't got the first round finish ability that Aspinall does to make him a threat to a guy like Alex Pereira.
I just think because of the striking dynamic and this guy's going up another weight class, it's a really good fight. That's a great fight. And I think it's one that, Alex has like a slight advantage, although Gane's been in there with everybody and, he's not going anywhere. But this is different because, Pereira can kickbox. That's his background. So it should be, I think the odds are perfect on that fight. It should be a slight advantage.
Listen, I don't know how well it's going to translate him going all the way to heavyweight. That's a lot of weight, man. And I know he's a big guy, but in heavyweight, everyone's got a puncher's chance, right? That's why we all tune in to watch the heavyweights. Anybody could knock out anybody. And I will say, Gane has some incredible footwork. He moves really well for a big guy, And it's not like the John Jones fight where, there's that huge threat of a takedown. Like maybe Pereira could take him down, but I doubt it. I doubt that's what he's going to go for. But Pereira has this death touch that I think will translate even at heavyweight. So I really think it's a 50-50 fight. If you're forcing me, you're really twisting my arm. You're really twisting my arm. I think the story's better if Pereira wins.
I'm not sure about the division, but I think he'll do very well in this next fight, and he'd be the first ever triple champ in the UFC.
Whether he beats Cyril Gane or not, whether he wins his next three or loses his next three, one thing is for sure, we have to appreciate what he's done and appreciate him while we have him, because we will never see another fighter like Alex Pereira. Every fighter is like one and one in their own respected right, whether you're just a guy that fights on the prelims or you're a guy at the top of the heap is one of the best in the world. But there's something about Alex that makes him so special. He's the complete package. He's so lovable, inside the octagon, outside the octagon, just a man of the people, man.